Welcome to the Dude Show podcast, starring Patrick and Chris, with updates from our sexy bosom-blessed newsgirl and commentary from producer Louis. Clothing is optional for this broadcast, so grab yourself a whatever, sit back, and prepare to eat pie like you're on death row, you son of a bitch. And without further ado, let's fire this motherfucker up.
Yeah! Ha ha!
I don't even know what that is.
Ha
Yeah, exactly, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hello!
Oh, my.
Hello to everyone. If you are listening to this, you found us. You are so lucky. Aren't they, Chris?
They're very lucky, Patrick. Not as lucky as we are to be in the room with a handsome fella like yourself.
Yes. We are all very, very good. Chris, what are you, just for the audience?
I'm an Aries.
No, a buck, 160 pounds, blonde hair.
Yes.
Chris, what you?
Blonde hair with a tan.
Good looking dude.
Yeah, man.
Ostrander, how are you?
I'm good. Is this a Craigslist ad?
No.
It could be.
No, I just want to
Be a casual encounter. Look
Well,
out.
we have a lot of new listeners, and I want you guys to hang in there. Like, when I listen to podcasts, I give them about 10 seconds. If I'm not feeling it, I'm out. I'm going back over to Mark Maron. What the fuck, right? So no, hang with us. We're like what's something like a food that you enjoy? It's in your mouth. You don't like it at first.
Cheese.
Yeah, I love
Clams.
cheese.
Truffles.
Yes. There you go.
What's something
Nice
you don't
one.
like at first, but it grows on you?
Fungus.
A Tootsie Pop.
Oh no! A fat girl that gives good blowjobs.
Yes.
She can
Ding, ding,
warms
ding,
you up
ding,
a little
ding,
bit
ding,
after a
ding.
while.
Yeah.
You know, at first sight, you're not really into it, but then, hey, you know what? She ain't so bad.
And she literally grows on you.
That's Lou Dog over there. How you
Hey.
doing, Producer Lewis?
I'm fantastic.
We are all enjoying the summer. I know that I like to walk around in my shorts, and I get to do that now. It's summer. It's not weird, right?
No.
No socks.
It's always summer here, man.
Wife beater.
Yeah.
I hope you're wearing tighty whities.
No. I don't wear underwear.
No.
And I sleep
boy.
naked.
Commando.
Yes. All right. Well, we're all happy to be here. Thank you for listening. Got a great show for you. It's someone's birthday.
Ooh.
Yes.
We got a
Birthday. No, not
person.
Yes, it's not
in the
me.
room? It's not you.
It's my old lady.
Oh.
Your young lady.
Happy birthday to your
Yeah,
young
she's not
lady.
she's not that old, but it's her birthday. And now you remember, I've said before, one of my pet peeves about the holidays, and I guess a birthday is a holiday, is Chris. What do I hate about the holidays?
The people?
No.
Expectations.
The presents.
The presents. I don't like buying presents.
I'm failing everything tonight.
Now, the love of my life knows this. If you're already a listener of the show, you know that she put me to task around Christmas to go get her a piece of jewelry.
Oh, boy.
That was an epic failure.
We're going back here.
She
right?
brought back the piece of jewelry that I bought for her. And what did I
Right.
tell her, Chris, if you remember?
You're never getting anything again.
No, I said, you're not getting any more jewelry
Oh,
again.
okay,
I can't tell her I'm
yeah,
not getting her
all right,
anything
well,
again.
you
You
know.
can't do that to a lady,
I
right,
don't know.
Christine?
You're a loose cannon.
True.
I don't know.
I
Cannot.
can't
You
just
could say that.
you didn't like that, you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine if I had a child and I fed it
Some
carrots and it said, And I said, starve to
Right.
death.
Yeah, you don't like carrots. You don't get to fucking eat.
Don't
Sit
eat.
at that table. No wiffle ball for you.
I don't
That's
work
me.
off that.
Yeah.
But it is her birthday, so that means I have to buy her something. What were you going to say, Ostrander?
No, nothing. I want to hear what she got. It's
Yeah.
like Christmas for me.
Well, it was a pretty good birthday for her. I wouldn't say so much for me. She said that, she started out by saying she didn't want anything, which I was
That's
quietly enjoying my life.
That's a sucker bet.
Bullshit.
No.
Now,
Doesn't mean it.
then she said, I want you to take me out to a nice dinner.
Nice.
Now, for me, I'm not going to say nice dinner's in-and-out drive-through, all right? I'll take her to a nice place. I take her to a nice place. But I
Carl's Jr.?
I like to stay close to home. I don't like driving into that Beverly Hills.
No.
Now, you can live in Alaska. You know what Beverly Hills means. It means like hoity-toity, mostly expensive.
Yes.
So she wants this restaurant cut. You guys know about this place?
I've heard of it.
Of course.
All right,
never
it's out
eaten
for
there.
4 seasons.
Right.
Apparently, it's like that old school thing where it's 4 different people dressed up in those white tuxedo-like things, waiting on you hand and foot.
Slaves.
Yeah.
Now, yes. Now, of course, my
Food
girlfriend
slaves.
loves this.
Food slaves.
My girlfriend
I enjoy
eats
your
this.
food slavery
she,
this
She
evening.
likes when you use
Why,
your
thank you,
fork
sir.
once
Yes.
And then you set it down, and there's
They
a
take it
dude
away,
behind
yes.
you.
Salad fork.
Excuse
as a
me,
main
miss.
course
I'm
fork.
going to have to ask you to put that fork down. I think I've seen you put it in your mouth once or twice.
I believe that fork is soiled. Let me bring you a new one.
That's what this place is, man.
yeah.
I don't know why. It should get a classier name. Cut. Doesn't
Yeah.
seem very. Should something French like.
Sounds like a place you get robbed at.
Exactly.
You're not
Like a
getting
tattoo
fine meal.
shop.
Yeah, exactly.
For cutters.
Yes.
It cuts deep into the wallet.
Exactly. So
Cut the rehab center.
she wants this me to take her to this. So the only way I can't just like write on a memo buck slip, and put in an envelope. Going out to dinner soon. Happy birthday. So.
No.
Or you could take her out on her birthday, but I guess you're here with us.
Exactly.
Wah, wah.
Right. So I go. So I make the pilgrimage over into that Beverly Hills.
Ooh, the
Now,
deep pilgrimage.
this restaurant's located on Rodeo Drive. It's 5 p.m. and the height of the traffic in the most touristy place on, I'd say, the planet Earth.
In the middle of summer. Yeah.
In the middle of
absolutely.
summer?
Yeah.
Second to Hollywood Boulevard.
And, L.A., no parking. So I drive over to this fucking place. It's not even open, so I wait till it's open. Then I walk in there. By the way, I look like a homeless person compared to all these good-looking people, rich people walking in and out of that fucking place. So they take my card and they said, you want to get... Yeah, that's what it sounded like in there.
Elton John's in the room.
There was a piano entrance.
Yeah, there's a piano player in there, some Asian guy, yeah. So they open up the doors with you, the guys with the top hats. It's real classy.
Good day, sir. Welcome to Beverly Hills.
I go, hey, where do I get a gift certificate?
Do you have reservations?
I'm sorry, we don't use that language here.
No, I
Hey,
don't.
I think what you mean to say is hello.
Good to see you.
Great to see you too, sir.
All right, where's the hot chick standing behind a counter, like dumb as some
yes.
rocks?
I'm-
that's
She's
gonna give
seating
me
people right now.
Oh,
You got to talk to him.
all right. Nice to meet you. Where do I get a gift certificate?
Ooh, no. Reservations only, sir.
Well, yeah, but I plan on coming here. I'm not gonna get a reservation.
Exactly when do you plan on coming here?
I unclear. I don't know yet. I'm trying to get my girlfriend. She likes to come here.
Well, you need to make a reservation to get gift certificates even.
Yeah, but my girlfriend told me she came here with a couple of rich guys before. I guess they were, trying to impress her.
Excuse me, sir, but you do not look like a rich guy.
May I raise a practical question at this point?
Please.
Why are you buying a gift certificate for a place that you plan on going? Because
Why are
you're
you
going to go with her,
doing
right?
I will tell you why.
Is this cut meal not for you? It's for the girlfriend and a friend to be named later.
No, if I don't buy the gift certificate, I won't go. I'll talk myself out of it.
What the fuck is wrong with
It
you?
forces me into taking her there.
It's dinner.
I don't care.
It's not a home entertainment system,
Chris,
Well,
you
yeah.
don't understand. Valeting, driving over to that place, it's not that fun for me, man. Which
Dude,
brings me to
I
my
understand-
goddamn next
understand.
point. I think that she did this because if she puts me through miserable tasks and I succeed, it proves my love for her. Isn't that what you ladies do to us? You say, I want this, and you know it's going to make me miserable. So when I do it, when I pull it off, you say to yourself, God damn it, this guy's really into me.
Yeah, and we also feel that way when you guys fill the dishwasher. I mean, it's anytime you
Louis,
guys,
what?
Anytime you guys do any task, it's like, they put some fucking effort into it.
It means you care, dear.
I'm sorry, sir, but
But-
$100 at our restaurant only means 1 month longer with your girlfriend.
Well, now she's got this hanging over your head. If like you do anything wrong, she's like, I'll break up with you, and I still got the card.
No, this is what I'm going to. She's not going to break up with me, but this is what I want out of this.
What do
She's
you
got to
want?
get that fine dining experience.
Yeah.
And I want her to put that in her memory bank, okay? Because it's a double-edged sword here. She put me through hell today going over there and getting that goddamn thing. So this is what I want. Next time she's ready to let me have it or make me feel uncomfortable or fire off on me or get a little wacky, as she occasionally does, I get a free pass with a silencer. A gun with a silencer. Now, not a gun that I would shoot her bullets. Literally silencing her. So she's going to say, you know what? I'm really pissed off at you. I just lift my fingers up, hit my thumb a little bit, and go, silence! I said, remember I went over there and bought that...
Slightly offended, but go on.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I just tell you?
Sure.
That's love.
That is love right there.
Love is a gun
Play some
pointed at
romantic
your
music.
face.
Yes.
Play some romantic music, will you?
Love is being able to say shut up once in a while.
Isn't
That's
it?
your discretion.
What do you guys think of birthdays? Very romantic.
I enjoy my birthday.
You did? What
I do. Well, I always do.
Do you remember all your birthdays?
Most of them. Yeah.
There's been a lot.
There has been a lot. F you, Christine.
No, I'm just saying for myself at this point. Yeah.
Well, that's not the way it came across. Let's just say that.
Do you remember your first birthday that
No.
you can remember having a birthday party?
Probably when I was 5. I think that's the first one I remember.
Do you have your memory of it?
A little bit because I've seen pictures. I remember
pictures?
it was like
Those
either
are called-
the kindergartners or the first graders. I think it was 6th is the one that I remember because you have like all the assholes from the neighborhood over pin the tail on the donkey and all that shit. And you're like, I'm not friends with that person. I'm not friends with that person.
I don't like you. I don't like you.
They
But you
friended
live
me on
next door.
Facebook. They talk about religious shit. I don't want any part of you. Yeah, that's why I moved.
You moved.
That's why I
you were
moved.
6. Would you?
Yeah.
You went out.
Yeah,
you got a second mortgage.
I packed my. I said, Bev, I'm out. I packed my briefcase and I fucking thumbed it. Went to LA. I'm out. Fuck you, Squares. I'm out.
How about you, Ostrander? You remember your first birthday? Or you remember you got a birthday story? A fun.
You know what? I've had great memories of birthdays, but yeah, I have. There was one where my 16th birthday, I didn't get my car. I thought a car would just magically appear, and so I
Sweet 16.
I tore out of there in tears, and then I went and partied at my friend's house, and we drank beer and like ate Captain Crunch. But I'll tell you a birthday story.
You smoking weed too?
Probably.
You were eating Captain Crunch.
I was 16. I'll tell you a birthday story that wasn't fun. My neighbors had a birthday, and she was older than me, and we spent the summer together. We were out of school, so she could play with me because I was younger. But then,
What year was this? Maybe we'll put some music.
I'm not putting the year, but it was, I was probably about,
How dare you
Play some Nirvana.
I was probably about 8 years old, and she was maybe 11. So then September came, we were back in school, and she invited me to her birthday party with all her cool older friends. And it was like a Halloween themed. It was like late September or something. And they decided to play apple dunk. Like you dunked your head and try to bob an apple.
Oh, yes. They don't do that anymore.
These bitches
They tried to drown you.
held my head down in the water till I was like, because they were making fun of me because I was younger, and so she was like, "Oh, I had to invite her," but we were best friends all summer. And then later they put toothpaste on the toilet seat, and they
What
would talk
happened?
to me all night. I cried in my sleeping bag, and then my mom came and got me in the morning.
No,
The good old days when attempted murder and nearly drowning somebody was
literally-
considered a good time.
So fuck you, birthdays.
yeah, toothpaste on the toilet. What do you think they were going with that?
Well, you slide off. When
Yeah.
you sit down in the middle of the night, you slide. Now, that might not have been meant for me, but they didn't talk to me, and they held my head underwater and various other things. But
They didn't give you the hand in the water, the warm water. You didn't piss the bed,
No.
did you? They didn't go.
Ostrander, I
the
think
trifecta.
I think I can outdo you on this one.
Okay.
Okay. I think I was probably about 6. I had a big backyard at one point, and the birthday party's going, I think, pretty well. It was a Darth Vader themed birthday.
Ooh, look out.
Because I remember all the kids were wearing the Darth
Search
Vader
your
head
feelings.
mask. Yeah. That's exactly what it sounded like. So we were all going to play a spirited game of baseball. My next door neighbor, Dominique Ciminello, they were Italian. Her
Is that
and
a
her sister,
boy?
Michelle.
Oh, is
No.
that a girl?
Donna
Dominique,
and
no.
Michelle. We're playing a little baseball. I think I got 5 kids there. Some adults getting a little wasted there. Donna's throwing a pretty good game. She's throwing a no-hitter. And but I decide, hey,
That bitch.
hey, cunt, it's my fucking birthday. That's what I said. And she goes, no, I'm doing pretty good. I said, give me that ball. She said, no, I will not. So I grabbed her by her shirt, and she punched me. With one punch, she broke my fucking nose. Blood starts coming down me. I start crying while simultaneously saying, I'm going to kill this bitch. So I attack her. By the way, I'm 8 or 6 or 8. I get down on top of her to start destroying her face. My mom's boyfriend, Steve, grabs me, puts a knee in my back, and starts railing me in the back of the head.
By railing, do you mean punching?
We have 2 assaults
Physically
at this point.
assaulting you.
2 assaults, and then one. What do you call that when an adult beats a child?
battery.
Not
Yeah.
right.
And by
Child
the way,
abuse.
And this is what I remember. Looking at all the adults, I actually remember this. They all had like drinks in their hands, and they all like shunned me. Like Like, no one stepped in and said, hey, you just pounded that kid into the dirt. And it is kind of his birthday.
It was a girl. It was a girl.
Yeah.
No. The girl knocked me out, and then I tried to beat her up, and then my mom's boyfriend, Steve, who used to wear a gold chain with a hornet, beat the shit out of him.
Well, Patty,
You kinda deserved it.
saw what happened, and you kind of deserved it.
You never hit a girl.
That's what he said.
Rule number 1, you never hit a girl. I don't care if she broke your nose.
Is that your son?
You
Is
never
that
hit
your
a girl.
son? He's hitting a girl?
So I was beaten.
Yeah. On your 8th birthday.
That's pretty much my
that's
first
awesome.
birthday that I can remember.
Wow.
God.
Let me ask you this: that was your
Explains a
first
lot.
birthday, but was that your first fight?
No, my first fight was when I was about 3. Do you know those tractor tires? Tires that are big enough to be like on a tractor. They're huge.
Yes.
All right.
Imagine
Imagine
that.
if they're put on the ground and then they're stacked up.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is pre-Ultimate Fighting UFC. When I was 4 at like an adult party, someone picked me up and put me inside the tires and threw another 4-year-old inside there and said, "You two fight it out."
Oh my God. What is
Wait,
wrong with
2 people in there?
Yeah, it was
two
me
kids
and
enter,
another
one- yeah,
4-year-old.
two kids
And
enter,
I
only
remember
one
it
kid
said they
leaves.
said fight for your life, and we both went in there and went at it.
Were they just throwing dollar bills in there to see which kid came out
Yeah, right.
on top? Like that's
Who was
you-
taking the action?
Chris, you always say this. East Coast.
That isn't East. I don't know if that's East Coast.
It's-
That's really fucked up.
And by the way, there was 1 million adults around.
I'm sure.
Can you
I'm sure they
imagine-
all had fucking 20 on you.
Can you imagine a birthday party now with Matilda, Alexa, Skylar, Hunter, and that going on?
Aspen.
Listen,
No.
no. Here's the difference. Here's the difference now. Now that takes place in a bouncy house, but the parents aren't paying any fucking attention
Yes.
whatsoever. They put their kid in there, and all of a sudden, some kid punches another kid, and then some kid starts crying, and it's just it's a wild house. So yes, it does happen, but it's just much more civilized, and the parents kind of turn their back. But as soon as someone screams, then it's like, oh, what did little Billy do?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to keep an eye on my goddamn little kids, man. No
I hope
steel
so.
cage match, no rubber match in the middle of some traffic.
No hitting girls on their birthday.
It was fucked up. Guys, right? Our childhoods were fucked up. With this.
I haven't heard a story about your childhood that wasn't fucked up. Okay, let's just get that on record. I haven't ever listened to anything you've said and been like, "Oh, that's nice. That sounds like it was a really good time."
Oh yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, and you and I, we have some, similar experiences, but you
fucked up.
You had some special circumstances, as they like to say.
What does not kill you only makes you stronger.
That's true.
Agreed. Well, happy birthday to the love of my life. I hope you enjoy that fucking dinner, because
I would play happy
Because
birthday.
I drove 10 miles to get the gift certificate to make sure that I'll actually accompany you to said dinner.
yeah. So I'm sure. Look, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it.
It's half your gift. You get to eat that. I mean, it's half your gift.
That's
He's
fine.
got to see Pat can't eat steak.
No, it
Gives him
hurts
the
my
gives
tummy.
him the poops.
Gives me the poops. I
He's
can't
gotta
eat
eat-
steak.
He's got to order the chicken. Steakhouses don't work for him.
Well, that'll be a little payback in the bedroom later for her. All right, what do we got, Lou?
What do you want to go to? Should we?
You're the producer.
Troll the web a little bit and see what comes up.
Oh, you want
I
to do
like that.
casual encounters ads?
Let's see what you found on the internet today.
Oh, I love this segment. Okay, so what we like to do is we like to go on Craigslist and see what's going on out there in that World Wide Web, right, Chris?
For the single people. For the adventurers.
Yeah, we like to see what's out there.
The sexual go-getters.
All right, well, here we go. First ad. He puts the word me there. 27 years old, 5'8", 165, white, good looking, and very, very real.
What does that mean?
I love hairy dick.
That's what that means. All right.
This is you. This is what you need to bring to the table. In shape to a little bigger. Please be under 40, D&D free. What's that mean, Christine?
Disease and
Or drink and drug free.
Drink and
Gotcha,
drug.
gotcha.
Yes.
Prefer guys with hairy bodies, but who knows? Hit me up. Generally into white, Middle Eastern, Indian guys, but again,
Hello,
who
Mama
knows?
That's quite a palate.
that's an
A nice
oxymoron.
hairy crotch is a big plus late 30s, early 40s. Hairy guy with a big thick cock and tight aching balls will get pushed to the front.
Whoa. Hey now.
So can you imagine that there's so many that the only way you can get pushed to the front is if your balls are hairier than that other guy.
Or if they're just fuller of the juice of life than the other fellas.
Well, this is a pretty good. I hope this guy finds what he's looking for.
I mean, as twisted and weird as it is, I kind of admire people that just put all that shit out on the web and like, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fucking bear with hairy balls and kind of hairy and whatever. This is what I'm into, and hit me up. It's like the most basic form of online dating.
Keeping it
you
real.
can find. Yeah, it is keeping it real. You know, this is what I like, and this is what I'm going to do to you. So here I am.
I have a question though. Like, how come it works like on Craigslist, but like you can't just walk into a bar and be like, "Hey, calling all you hairy ball motherfuckers."
Well, I'm glad you.
Who in this room likes to tickle taints? Because that's what I'm into. I like my taint tickled. Okay.
All right, now keep your hands
Is that a problem?
up. I'm going to go a little further. Who likes to tickle smelly taints?
Yes.
All right, a couple hands went down.
Lou, I think. Why don't we try an experiment? You walk into a bar, read this second ad right here, and let's see if it turns us all on.
Another ad. What do we got?
Hey guys, just calling it out there. I'm white, muscular, tatted, and very attractive.
Ooh.
If you're up for it, surprise me with some pics, and I'll return the favor if you want. I'd really like to meet someone in the group.
Grope.
And grope them. Well, you know, I'm just screaming this out to the bar. I'd like to grope them, but for now, pictures will do.
Now, the header on this is, I want to see your tits.
Oh, I thought that was another gay one.
No, man for woman.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you got to read the headline.
You might get in trouble screaming that out in the bar.
That wasn't bad. Except
See,
for you're
would
there.
that-
Why do you need
Would
pics?
that turn you on, Christine, if that happened? If
He
you
didn't
walked
say
in?
anything bad in that.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think somebody needs to place an ad.
I wanna-
A man seeking woman. I just want to walk around and be your personal bra. Well, I will hold up your bosoms while my stiff man prong separates your butt cheeks. If you're into that, and Chardonnay, give me a call.
Then I'm your
Hit me here. Then I'm your Huckleberry.
All right, get ready for this one. Get ready to get turned on, Chris.
I already am.
TS Glory Hole, North Hollywood.
Uh-oh.
What's TS mean?
Transsexual glory hole.
There we go.
Don't ask me how I know.
All right.
Okay, Caitlin.
I thought that was like, his moniker, like his pen name.
T.S. Eliot.
Lewis's high school was like TS what?
Easy.
T.S. Don't go there.
Transsexual high.
All right. Well, here's what this guy,
Bring it.
he actually has some directions for any of the takers.
Okay.
Walk in, unzip, stick it in the hole, come and go. No names, no faces, just your dick in my mouth. I'm ready to serve deep throat A, and swallow your loads. Send age stats for the address. Very sexy TS here, looking to edge and suck off married bi and straight males. Come over, discreet location, and shoot that warm load down my throat. Total discreet. That's the second time he said that. Come over, bust and leave. Must be masculine and discreet. Serious, dudes. I'm attractive, and I have pictures. I think that's...
I want to see a picture of the certificate that says he doesn't have the HIV. Number one. That's number one on my list.
I'm going to say...
That's what's kept me away from the glory holes.
You know, I'm a straight
The
guy.
lack of certification.
And
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
I like that he's pretty discreet.
Yeah, he is.
So if I was gonna, go off on my lady and get in,
Get some transsexual head.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
be through a hole,
An
drilled
anonymous hole.
through a 2x4.
Wait, can I ask you a question? So
Yeah.
he keeps saying is discreet, but that's what a glory hole is, right? It's just you walk up to a wall and you stick your cock in it. You don't see the person, so it doesn't matter if they're attractive or what they are.
Well,
could
he
be-
said he's
it-
looking to suck off married and bi straight males. So I guess
He wants to turn people out.
He is sending mixed messages. He's
He
like,
is.
hey, if you want to see pictures, but no, that's the point of a glory hole. You
Right.
don't want to
Yes,
see
no,
pictures.
that's the meth when he's typing the typing the message.
I'd argue that we already know that the worst case scenario is existing behind that wall.
Yeah,
You never know.
No,
he
he's
could
got-
be
he's got
sending
pictures.
and it could just be Lassie on the other side of that wall.
At this
It's
point,
all a ruse.
I mean, it's a toss.
It is all a ruse.
What if there was teeth behind that wall, you guys?
What do you mean? Like Saw, the movie Saw?
Like- in the
somebody,
movie?
you put your thing in there and a pair of teeth came chomping down.
Well, we have his address.
What if it's Brian Hansen and all of a sudden that wall comes tumbling down and there's...
Hey, how are you? So you came over for some cookies, huh? No, I came over for some my cock and through a wall.
My laundry. I came to do my
Well,
laundry.
guess what? Now you're on national television and you're a pervert.
All right.
Zip up and have a seat, please.
All right, we got through that. Well, we'll probably call those guys later. What else we got, Lou?
I think it's time we heard from the ladies. It's time for a woman's perspective.
Yes, it is.
The lady.
The lady. What you got?
Well, Pat, you know, earlier you started the podcast saying it was summer and you're out there wearing your shorts and you don't got any underwear. And I want to say, what is up with guys and their nuts, especially at summertime? Because they're always talking about them or how hot and soupy they are. They're adjusting them, they're groping them, or they're boasting about them. This week I was at the gym. You know, we're mid-July. It's hot. Late afternoon, and the guy next to me says to his friend, "Dude, it's balls hot. My junk is like stuck to my thigh." I'm sitting right next to these guys. I mean, who talks about like this stuff in public? Women don't go around going like, "Hey, Sarah, my vag, it's so yeasty down there. It's like clam chowder in a bread bowl." Boo. I mean, we just don't talk about stuff like that. I don't want to hear about it. And recently I was reading a Reddit topic, and it was asking, what about men baffles you most? And at the very top of the list was men and their balls. And it got me thinking, like, immediately when I read that, I thought about the Addams Family theme song. Like, they're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together kooky. I'm talking about your nuts, guys. Ooh. They are so fucking mysterious.
Gross.
They literally shapeshift.
How dare
They're
you.
high and tight, then they hang like click-clacks. They literally move away from your body when it's hot out. And speaking of move, the skin on them crawls. It's like staring at a lava lamp or an amoeba through a microscope.
It's like an octopus.
It so baffles us. And like, what do we do with them? Do we cup them? Do we tickle them? Do we pull them hard or soft? Do we tug? Or do we roll them in our hands like Benoit balls? I don't know what to do. And if you want them in your mouth, forget about it. That's only happening when we're drunk. Sorry,
Damn it.
but it's true. The best way, by the way, is to ensure play is to, if you have the cojones to ask for it, or to gently guide our hand down there. And while we're down there, can we talk about manscaping?
Oh, yeah.
Please?
No.
Yes.
It's like the only question you should be asking yourself about manscaping is whether to trim or to wax. Do guys wax their balls?
I tried once. It hurt like a motherfucker. Just like that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yeah.
Well, a good rule of thumb is just to do what you like on others. If you like it neat and sweet, go ahead and trim. If you like it bare down there, wax it off. And lastly, I'm wondering if you're wondering about size. Does size matter, or is it just about the batter?
For the balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have to say, I think women like them bigger. The bigger, the better.
The balls?
Yes. As gross as they are, at least have a pair down there. And that's all I want to say, but I do have to add one thing. You know, props. I don't know how you guys ride on bicycle seats. I see those guys doing like those long-distance riders, and they're wearing those shorts. How do you guys do that?
I
wow,
don't.
there was a lot in there. A lot of questions. A lot of. I have a lot to give to this. All right, let me start from the back end of that. Well done, by the way, Ostrander. I love your take on things. I think you help the world, especially men, understanding women
and their balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing, manscaping. I want to go there with this. The second I started shaving my balls, I honestly, I think I got 6 inches more on my cock length. It really did. It really made my cock look bigger. It was very, very small before. And then I started shaving my balls. And then I said, hey, look at me, man.
Your cock is like the Grinch heart. Like as soon as you shaved it, it grew 3 sizes larger.
What kind of force you got growing on them there balls?
Yeah. You hairy bastard.
Okay, now, actually, balls are very sensitive, okay? I don't
sensitive to the razor.
I don't think my old lady would mind me saying this in public, but that is a major part of our sex life. It helps me get off, and I didn't mind saying. I'm a very what do you call it, Chris? A guy who doesn't like to say what he wants. What do you call that?
Passive aggressive.
Prude a little bit in the bedroom,
yeah.
but I know that helps me. So I say, hey, sweetie, don't forget the stepchildren.
Classy.
Well, we all know a little tickle will end that thing. Like if it's going on
Bam.
too long, you just reach down there and give it a little
Well, some guys it's the asshole.
scratch under the chin.
Some guys it's the asshole. Me it's the balls. Chris,
Yes.
what about you, man?
What?
You a ball man or you're an asshole?
I think about baseball. What? I mean, actually, I'm like a taint guy. If you like
Yeah,
like slowly,
the
yeah, you work
asshole and the balls.
you work the taint, stimulates the what the hell is it called? Producer Lewis, the prostate.
Yeah, there you go.
Get the prostate going.
That's right.
And then,
Very sensitive.
Then boom,
Boom. That
pow, right in the kisser.
Then you're done.
Yeah.
Bam. And also balls smell a little bit. They get an odor about them, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's not a good thing.
It's not.
Clean it up.
All right.
Keep it clean.
Let me give a little tip to the guys.
Please.
In the hot summer, even when it's not hot,
Towel.
fucking put a little powder on them.
I knew you were going to say that.
Fucking powder them nuts up.
Powder donuts.
That's right.
You know what?
Powder them nuts.
You know what I do?
There comes a certain time and point in your life you got to powder them nuts up.
No talc for this guy.
No?
I'm a purist. I stand over the sink and I splash a little water on him.
How many times a day?
3 times. My chick
Yeah, I
has
was gonna
never
say.
said your balls smell.
You take a whore bath for your balls 3
Yeah,
times.
it's called an Irish bath.
A whore ball bath.
When I
Brought to
hear
you
a
by
guy say their
Patrick.
balls are soupy, I just picture like a large Glad bag full of minestrone soup. Like it's just all over the place. Things are coming and going. You can't hold it in your hand right. It's just falling out like a slinky. Like that's what I picture.
The whole powdered ball thing can backfire on you, though. I saw my cousin once in a bar back on the East Coast. Girl went up to use the restroom, and he dunked his powdered balls into her White Russian while she went to the bathroom.
I'm sure she deserved it.
I don't know if she deserved it. It was fucking funny. I don't know. It's
Take
terrible.
that.
Terrible. Take that.
Lewis, what are you on balls, man?
I'm going to plead the fifth and play us out.
All right. Yeah. Great segment, Ostrander. I'll say this.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky.
I'm talking about your nuts.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, that was
Hey
some.
now.
Hey, peeps. This is why you're still listening. That's production. That is. Lou, what are we doing?
I think it's about time we have some fun and play us a game.
Let's do it.
Flixter Fun, guess the score and you'll have won. Flixter Fun, in Human Centipede, someone ate the runs. Flixter Fun, by the way, you got a 49 score. Flixter Fun, lost in translation was a bore. Flixter Fun, that piece of shit got a 94. Flixter Fun.
Producer Lou on the on his game.
Oh, stop it.
All right, we're going to play Flixter Fun. We've done this a million times. You know the rules. All right.
Christine's a ball buster tonight. That story has inspired you to
Yeah, she
bust
is. All right.
balls.
So, all right. So this is Flixter Fun. All right. So we're going to pit Christine and McRitchie against each other.
I already won.
We're going to name
What?
a movie.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask them to guess what the critics' scores were on Rotten Tomatoes. So you got to get as close to the score as possible.
Can I Google it?
No.
Oh.
Nay.
Hell no.
Okay, so we're going to do 5 movies. And at the end, the person that has the lowest score, like in golf, is the winner.
I like golf.
Delicious food.
All right, you guys ready?
Is on the,
There
on
is
the
a
case.
theme because we are in the summer.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a summer king.
Yes.
He is a box
Blockbuster.
Schwarzenegger.
Yes, that guy. So we're going to do Arnold Schwarzenegger movies,
Close.
and we're going to see how he does.
I love it.
All right, let's do it. Lou, you ready? First movie.
Okay.
Batman and Robin. Came out in 1997. I saw it in the theater at the Chinese Man's Theater. Uma Thurman, George Clooney, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. He played Mr. Freeze.
Yes.
The audio was really bad. I remember him like going, I'll feel, like I couldn't even hear what he was saying. I was like, what the fuck is he
That's
saying?
normal.
He had a stroke in the middle
had
of
a
his
stroke in the middle of
his scene.
production. So, Chris,
Yes.
what did the critics score this movie? I'm sure it made money. It was
No,
directed
it
by
made money.
Joel Schumacher.
It was. I just read a story on this recently.
Did
but-
you? Oh, so are
Yeah,
you
I
cheating
did.
now?
No, I'm not cheating. How can I be cheating?
Just
I didn't know. I didn't
informed.
know.
Just
I didn't-
You
informed.
just said you wrote a story
I
on
did-
it.
I-
Why
no,
would you be
I
writing
read-
a story on
I
Batman
read-
and Robin?
I see movies. I spend some time on Rotten Tomatoes. Something came up about Batman and Robin.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll say Rotten Tomatoes 55.
55. That's what the critics scored that in 1997.
Yes. I don't think they were a fan.
Right. Ostrander.
64.
64.
Yeah. I have a
Really?
strategy to take his number and add 6 to it.
Suck it.
Well, I'll tell you, you went the wrong way.
Yeah.
11.
Wow.
Guys, that movie was terrible. From the first scene when they go up into like space and then they come down on snowboards because snowboards were cool that
Popular.
year.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie is
I liked
horrible.
it. Val Kilmer was Batman in that one.
No, it was
Right?
George Clooney.
Oh no, that's Are
You didn't even know what movie we were talking about.
No, I didn't. But I still got it right.
It was Batman Forever was Val Kilmer.
Really?
Yes.
I like Val Kilmer.
It was so horrible. I remember George Clooney standing with Joel Schumacher doing press and saying, I just hope that I did a good enough job not to ruin the franchise. Well, you did,
yeah,
Doug.
yeah.
And you still
It
have a
was
career.
Schumacher's fault. It
By the
wasn't
way,
Clooney's fault.
I'm going to shut up after this, but George Clooney, how many good movies is he in? He does horrible movies.
Killer Tomatoes.
He's had some good ones.
All right, here we go. Next
Out of
one.
Sight was really good, right, ladies?
You ready, Lou?
I'm ready.
All right. Next movie up
Jennifer
is,
Lopez's ass.
Oh, that scene with
Got a
them.
great ass.
Great ass. Bring it.
What is it, a flat tire?
Predator.
Oh.
Jeez.
Predator.
Christ. All right. 1987.
Yeah.
We got an alien out there that goes in camouflage. Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura. Remember what
These are critics. Yeah, Jesse Ventura. I'm
was
a
his-
sexual Tyrannosaurus.
All right. What else did he say there? When the bullets are flying down on the ground, he goes, "Hey man, I'm bleeding." And would Jesse Ventura tell that guy?
I don't know.
He said, "I ain't got time to bleed."
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Because he's Jesse the Body Ventura. Exactly.
Now, one thing, there's a character in there named Hawkins, named Shane Black, who later became a big director.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Christine, what did Predator
I
get?
don't know. I didn't see this. I don't know. I don't
What
even
are you
know what you guys
talking
are
about?
talking
Hey, how about
about.
playing the game?
This is an unfair
Play the
advantage.
game.
Predator.
These are male demo
Oh,
movies.
boy.
I am not in this
Ostrander.
genre.
Get
To the chopper.
Ostrander.
I don't even know if I could go. I mean, this was
Take a
R?
guess. Yes, take a guess.
Sometime today.
Well, it sounds like it was an 84. The way you're talking
Oh.
about it.
84. Predator. Well, I
84.
enjoyed the movie, but
It's Rotten Tomatoes. Remember, Rotten Tomatoes wasn't around when this movie.
But they go
Came out.
back. Rotten
Yes.
Tomatoes actually goes back and gets reviews,
Yes.
and new critics write the reviews.
Retroactive.
Okay,
What did she say? 84?
Yep.
I'm gonna say 60.
60.
Don't you worry about what I said, by
Yeah.
the way.
Well, you're kind of both close. 78.
I'm closer.
I would score this movie higher. I
Yeah,
enjoy
wow.
Every time it comes on cable, I watch it. I enjoy this goddamn movie, and there's been 8 sequels. A movie
I
is
don't
good
even
when-
know what you're talking. There's Predator 8.
There's 3 Predators, then they did Alien vs. Predator, and a couple
Oh, I
others.
don't
Yes?
know. I don't know any of
Oh
this.
yeah, I really enjoy the Alien versus Predator. It's
All
good
right.
stuff.
Little known fact: both the Terminator and Jesse the Body both became governors.
Correct,
Oh,
Mundo,
wow,
producer
wow.
Lewis.
Well
Which brings
done
me
with
to
the
my
fun
next
facts.
movie, Total Recall.
Totally awesome.
Oh, wow.
Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone's in that goddamn thing.
Cheese ball.
She was so hot in that.
I didn't see this.
Before she got all old and crazy.
I was
cut that hair
referring
off.
to Christine. She
All
was
right.
cheese ball. Totally awesome.
Sharon Stone, Michael Ironside. You know who Michael Ironside is? Of
No.
course
I'm
you
a
do.
big fan.
Of course you do.
I am a big fan. Starship Troopers.
Yep.
Don't even get me going.
Yep. 1990. I saw this in the theater on a date. What did the critics give this,
Who, was
Chris?
it? Who are you on the date with?
The girl I lost my virginity to,
Oh!
Kelly Heinley.
Some Irish girl.
I remember I was so cheap. We finished the movie. I walked behind a Papa Gino's, and they had left out a bunch
And you
of pizzas.
popped your Gino?
No. I said, "Hey, there's a few pizzas over there."
You did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Let's take one." She
That's
said,
Oh.
a dinner and a movie.
I'm looking at your girlfriend like you have so much to look forward
"This is why
to.
she actually had sex with half my football team." Probably after. that.
Because you gave her E. coli from bad pizza.
That's right.
All right, what's the score? What's the score?
Rotten mushrooms.
Total Recall. What's
Total
the score,
Recall,
Chris?
70.
70. Oh, okay.
It was it's a safe bet. I
kind
don't
of a
know.
classic.
I've never seen it.
Ostrander Total Recall. Did you see it?
I don't recall.
All right, come on, make a guess.
Wait,
make a
what did Chris say?
None of your business. That's what
Oh,
I
you
said.
bitch! I think it got like an 84.
All right.
People seem to like it. I've never seen it. I don't know, but go on.
Well, I'll let you
What
know,
do you got?
Ostrander. The score was 84.
Oh, wow.
Which means you get an extra bonus 10 points minus from your score.
Winner.
Wow.
Minus 10 points. from your score.
Dinner.
When you hit that number exactly, you get minus 10 points. Good job,
that's
It's the
Ostrander.
first time we're
Yeah.
hearing that, but
Deloitte and Touche is earning their money tonight,
listen,
crunching
it's the-
that number.
It's the first time it happened. So.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we're running a little late. We're going to do just one more movie.
Yes.
All right. Terminator. Ostrander, if you didn't see this, you're fired.
I saw it
okay.
5 times.
All right.
My
1984.
name's Sam.
Linda Hamilton. Michael Biehn. This was fucking awesome. Oh, turn this up, man. I love this theme, man. This gets me all excited. This is when it starts out, the machines. And it's like, you remember this? The machines coming in and it crushes the skull of the humans in those spaceships, punching
No,
those
I don't.
lasers. It's amazing.
Okay.
So what is this? They've made 8 sequels on this guy.
Yes. Some have been good. Some have.
They
not
had a
been good.
TV series on this.
So it must be good.
Well,
Good.
I'm just saying.
What do you got? What do you
What
got?
is
What
the
do you got,
score?
Ostrander?
93.
93.
I'm gonna say 85.
85.
I'm gonna say 85. Yes.
It's a rarity in Rotten Tomatoes. 100.
Wow.
Well deserved. This
Wow,
was an
really?
awesome movie. Are you people crazy? This movie's awesome. I watch
Critics
it
are
every time I get-
crazy. I don't,
Chris.
there's no rhyme or reason to this.
How many times have you seen this movie?
At least 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would you watch a movie that sucks 100 times?
That's
it's
true.
medium?
I won.
I think we can say that. You want to?
Safe to say. I don't think
Chris,
we need to go to the
Can I
accounting
tell you
firm.
this? Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I was terrified of this movie when I was a small child. And I was a small child when this movie came out. Those machines with the future, I thought the world was going to end and robots were going to kill us. Maybe I was doing acid. Maybe my mother wasn't paying attention.
You said
Maybe
you
I
were
was
little.
Possibly all the above.
Maybe I was scared.
Yeah.
Maybe I had a brother that put cigarette butts out on my wrists. Either way, it was a tough childhood. And when this movie came on, I cowered, but I had to watch it. It was so good. And when this, Louis, you got the score? All right. What do you got?
He was
Oh.
stretched. That's
Stop-
what we call
stop
stretching.
filibustering.
And
That's what we call a stretch in the
stretch.
Well, I can say with most certainty that Christine Ostrander has won the
Hell
game.
yeah! Good job, Australia.
Good
Final
job. Good
score
job.
of Christine.
Who cares?
with-
What I want to say is that
56
I
to
won this.
91.
I won this BZ in a genre I don't know that well against men who are fully versed, and I still came out on top.
It's like a monkey picking who's going to win the Super Bowl.
Pretty much.
Thanks
Pretty much.
for
It's
calling
like
me a
that. It's
fucking
like that.
monkey.
It's like the squid who pointed towards the Seahawks.
So you
All
got
right.
that going for you.
Yeah, good for you.
All right, but
Since
you know
you're-
what else you got going
Fuck
for you?
you.
Since you're on top, why don't you just take it on with the news?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's time
Nice
for the
transition,
News
Lou.
Show, News Show. Prepare to be informed, because our news girl is down for almost anything. Now let's give it over.
Christine.
Hit it.
Hey guys. So we've all been flying lately, and we've been victim to these luggage fees. Like you can only bring on one bag or something.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy, right? But would you risk your health to avoid the luggage fees? There's a member of a Scottish boy band called Rewind. I've never heard of this band, but now we have.
Oh, I have all the records.
Well, he learned the hard way after collapsing from wearing multiple layers of clothing to avoid paying a $70 baggage fee, reports the BBC. James Ekelvar, he was traveling from Staten to Scotland. I have no idea where that is. On a budget carrier, and the airline permits only one bag per person. And when the air checker told him that policy, he decided to layer on all his clothing to avoid the charge. He put on 6 T-shirts,
Sure, this wasn't a chick.
4 sweaters, 3 pairs of jeans, and 2 pairs of track pants. There's a picture of him before he got on the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy can be used as your flotation device.
Evidently.
However, as soon as the flight was airborne, his body temperature soared. He began to feel weak, lighthearted, violently throwing up, and he was relocated to another seat until and then he passed out, and he was taken immediately to a hospital. They had to land, where he suffered extreme heat exhaustion. He's recovering. He's just fine. But I'm wondering, how far would we go to avoid a luggage fee?
Well, I'd climb up into the landing gear. That's what I'd do.
Obviously, this was not a successful boy band, as we've never heard of them. Number one, and number two, well, fucking Cheapy McScotty didn't want to pay the fucking baggage
Yeah, where's
fee.
their manager? Where's their manager?
Yeah, right?
I have to respect someone trying to not let the man take advantage of you. As you know, I like to go to the Hollywood Bowl a lot. And sometimes the lease shows, they don't let you bring in that alcohol.
That's true.
So what do, Chris? I fucking take vitamin water bottles.
Anything you can. You do anything you can.
And I pour my alcohol in vitamin water bottles, and I super glue them. So then when they're checking it,
Pat,
they
you
think
never-
it's water.
You never know who's listening, so you might want to keep that on
That's
the
right.
DL.
Oh, no. Chris,
Keep
one
your
time,
Hollywood Bowl secrets.
Chris one time went on a date with a chick, and I love this chick. She's long gone, by the way.
Long gone.
She had those things that you put blood in. Like
Vials?
No.
Oh, an
like,
IV bag.
Like she created like whiskey bladders.
Whiskey bladders.
Basically, she had one of those like home ceiling things and
kind
like
of awesome. Where is she?
put a bunch of like whiskey in it.
I told Chris,
Yeah.
I said, hey,
That was the best thing about
when
it.
she got him in, I said, keep her.
long down the road. Yeah. we had a good time that night. What?
So is this kid okay or what?
Yeah, he's recovering. He's fine, but he got a lot of Twitter attention out of it. Like I've never heard a rewind. Have you?
Once, well, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have now.
Yeah, I've
At
heard a
least,
revolt.
At least 10 more people have tonight.
Yes.
What
exactly.
else you
The
got,
10s.
Ostrander?
Well, you know how in Venice, and I can only think of Venice, people, gangs or whatever throw tennis shoes over the power lines.
Yeah.
Well, and hundreds of sex toys have been dangling from power lines in Portland. These large, hundreds of phallic sex toys have been hanging in recent days from these power lines. They're large, white and bright orange dildos. They've been appearing throughout the city, and then people started snapping them and taking pictures on Facebook and Twitter. But you know, when your city is strewn with dildos, they don't know what the source is. They don't know who's doing it. But I just thought that was kind of
Fucking Portland, man.
festive.
Like, well, what about the kids?
Put a
you know
berm
that
on it.
that's fine. Really, is that necessary?
So much
I
better
mean,
than furniture being rolled out on a sidewalk. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I can't wait for it to show up on an episode of Portlandia.
Yeah, it will.
Here's a question: why do they bother making dildos colorful? Like the chick goes, "Well, I was thinking about the pink one, but that orange one over there, that's."
Well, color is very incites mood. They say they do like yellow walls in a psych ward because it makes people happy, and I think like orange or pink makes you feel excited or loved or comfortable.
I'm glad you brought that up because when I brought my chick to a sex shop last week, she pointed at the black one and said, "I want that."
I think she's
Is that-
trying. I think she's trying to tell you something.
Okay, all right, good.
Speaking of black, in the wake of a global backlash against the Confederate flag, TV Land has pulled reruns of the popular program The Dukes of Hazzard from its schedule because of the Confederate flag on the car. John Schneider, who starred in the programming, I think you'll remember him, he was Bo Duke, said
he's
that he was very disappointed. And of course, I can't believe this is really coming true. But what do you think?
About that?
Penis, you dipstick.
We don't like to get political on this show. I'll say this.
Nothing? I agree. Okay. Anyway, Pat, it wouldn't be the news without an obituary.
Oh, please, who's dead? My uncle?
Yes.
Grammy?
Richie Rebel.
My Emerson wine opener.
Richie Rebel, the much loved, beloved, and spirited mascot who oversaw many school assemblies, proms, games, both victories and defeats, has suffered the ultimate loss and received a much-touted burial this week. Yes, we're talking about producer Lou's alma mater. His high school mascot has fallen victim to the current PC climate.
Oh, wow.
It's true.
Really?
Was it
Very
the
true.
Confederate uniform that Richie the Rebel was wearing? Was
Richie the Rebel?
Was it his grossly exaggerated handlebar mustache, or the large saber he was brandishing that offended so many in these sensitive
fucking
times?
kidding me?
His school flag was the Confederate flag, and that was taken down in 1993.
Was it the Confederate flag?
Yeah, my senior year, yeah.
Anyway, it's a sad day, and there was supposed to be
They took it
music.
down last
there
week?
was supposed to be music accompanying this obituary, but
Really?
It's too
R.I.P.
sad.
Richie Rebel.
We were early adopters of taking the flag down because that happened my senior year with race riots that happened at my school. we took down the Confederate flag, but Richie Rebel
thinking.
still held strong for what 25 years.
still dancing
now?
in the
Like,
aisles.
yeah, he was a Confederate soldier wearing a Confederate uniform, and people are up in arms. But I say, you know what? Bye-bye. Like,
Let's take everything fucking down.
I say it's
Walmart
good day.
offended me.
Pretty much.
At one point,
Fucking
it was-
McDonald's offends me. Take it down.
Yes.
Fuck it.
But you know, you
People-
can't go anywhere.
It's only a symbol. And you know what? You guys are all a symbol of my love. Keep listening. I'll tell you what. Maybe this wasn't your cup of tea. Give us another try. What, Chris? Am I being negative?
A little bit.
No, I'm not. Look, this was
Tea?
great. We worked our fucking balls off.
Fucking espresso.
This was producing,
Our
man.
sweaty balls off.
We fucking did a great job. And you will listen. You will. You will. You will. Or I'll take you down, motherfucker.
Thanks for listening.
Yes.